Hey guys, what's going on today? Ghost Rider here, back with another video. Today, it's not a Fortnite video, no Fortnite clip running right now, but it is different. The original outro or intro to this video got deleted. It was on a different camera, and I lost the footage. The rest of it was on my phone. This is what I have left. So pretty much today, not a Fortnite video, like I said. We're making a modification to my Predator 212 engine inside of a Monster Moto 80cc mini bike frame. We put the engine in here, and now we're putting a mikuni carburetor along with the stage 1 kit and some gas things, some extra other stuff. So yeah, hope you enjoy. Alright guys, we run into a problem. Carburetor won't quite fit because of my frame here. Barely won't fit. So what we're going to try to do is possibly just slice the frame just a little bit to where it should be able to slide right on. Will it go that smooth? Probably not. I don't suggest this, trying this at home. I don't know. We gotta figure out something. But yeah, I'll update you in a minute, guys. So one thing I failed to mention in the last update is on the camera I was using, I run out of memory, so now I'm on my phone. So we got a new plan. We took the engine out. We put all the stuff on it. We got the air filter, the carburetor, all the other stuff that come with it. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut that mount right there and move the mount forward. Move the engine forward, and I should, hopefully, if we can get it far enough, should make that be able to fit in there. So but first we're gonna go ahead and take the gas tank off and get all the stuff for the governor out of there so it's just not flopping around. And yeah, I'll give you another update in a minute. We got some holes through this piece right here. And right now we're trying to get this part right here, this bar it goes across. We're trying to get it off. Not necessarily off, but just cut some gaps in it to where we can get our drill bit in there. Finish drilling the holes to be able to mount it to that. Then all we have to do is drill the back holes and put the engine that's over there on and bolt it down, and then we're good to go. The only problem is, well, for one, the muffler isn't. I don't have the muffler. Two, the chain's not long enough, so I got to get a new chain. So I won't be able to ride it until I get a new chain, and I need a new clutch. So I need a new clutch too. So I got some stuff. I need to order a new chain and a new clutch for this. So this video will probably take a little while. It takes a couple weeks to make just because parts will be coming in. But hopefully we can get it mounted. Once we get it on there, because we've already got all the fuel lines hooked up and everything with that. So the engine's done. We just got to mount it. And then once we get it mounted, I will update you back. Okay. So we got it mounted in there. We still gotta put the throttle cable in, and then we gotta figure out the chain problem. I think we're gonna rig something up just for this video and then mess around with it and test it. And then I'm gonna borrow his exhaust. Yeah. So we'll get it running this video hopefully, and we'll be able to test it. But I don't know if we're actually gonna. It won't be actual permanent stuff. So yeah. I guess give us a few minutes, when once we do all this, we'll be back. Okay. Alright, so we still need to cut this, but we got everything hooked up. We got an exhaust on it, everything but the chain so far. So we're just gonna try to start her up and see what she sounds like. Please don't blow
up. Be ready to grab that off switch.
Why?
Just in case.
In case what?
If it starts to rev out for no reason, just grab it.
Why don't you come do that?
Because I'm filming.
Well, I don't care.
It'll be okay. If it runs a little bit high for 2 milliseconds, it'll be fine. Just start it up. you can hear it sucking air through that filter.
Yeah.
I know it's trying to. It bounced out of that first pull.
Yeah.
Give it like a little quick blip of throttle. Alright, no, don't just do it once or twice. Or once.
I did too much.
No, I haven't said once.
Close. Yeah. Maybe if we had a choke.
Look, the only way to access the choke is we pull off that thing and pull it up manually.
Push it down.
What if it's already on choke? Shouldn't know that.
I feel like we could definitely turn that around. Oh wait, I see what you're saying. It's attached to that piece.
Yes.
I didn't know it was attached to that piece.
Alright, come on. Just keep pulling.
We might have to take the choke off and just manually do it.
Be okay. Just try and get it start now. It should start. If you get it going in there. It wants to.
Yeah, it's trying. It's just not on choke. That's the only problem. That's the only thing that's restricting it right now.
Go ahead.
Just put it on choke.
No, pull it. No. Pull it. Pull start.
Ready?
Yeah. I got it. Or too much. It's shaking so bad.
That was like just tapping the car.
Really?
Yeah.
Do it again. It goes up so bad. It runs up really quickly. Alright, we take it apart now. Alright, so our problem we had was this pin down here. I don't know if you guys see that pin back there. You probably can't see it because how dark it is. It goes onto here to the governor. Like right here, see that? And what we had, the pin flew out of it and it shot down and started hitting the rod right here. So if you ever put this carburetor on here, always remove your governor. I get it, it gives you a higher risk of blowing up your engine, taking it out because your rev's higher. But if that thing falls out in your engine, it's done for. So we got extremely lucky and it barely just fell a little bit. So our goal next is to somehow remove this. I'll have to look up a video to like remind myself how to do it. I haven't done it before, but I've seen videos, many videos. So next time you guys see this thing, it should be running and have too much power.
No, that's not a thing. Look, we gotta have a talk about that now. There's no such thing as too much power.
Make sure that ain't gonna fall out. Lean over and knock the rest of the oil out. Look, okay, we didn't spill a little bit already, so there's just a tiny bit left.
Yeah, that's pretty much what's wrong with it. It's not that hard of a fix. It could be worse, but
yes, that crankshaft or that whatever it's called back here, the clutch. That was a lot worse than this.
That was a pain in the butt. Let me tell you what.
Oh yeah, it's off the gas tank.
It'd be like, yeah, that clutch literally took us 35 minutes to get off. It was ridiculous. We had freaking crowbars and all kinds of other crap. Well, makeshift crowbars.
I really like the color of your oil. I mean, it's got a metallic gray to it, with a few little bitty chunks in it, like just barely any little bitty chunks. So I think it'll be okay if we clean it out.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to like take this and dump everything out of it, wipe it down, take the thing out of it, governor, and make sure there's no metal shavings. We can take that wool sensor out, but that's only if you want to. This is some more work.
Yeah, we probably won't. But anyways, guys. Alright,
it's fucking 10:30.
Alright, guys. So this is the end of the video. My other clip got cut off because I ran out of space on my phone. But we got it finished. This is the final process, or not process, but this is the final stage. It's the last thing we're going to do to it. Unless something breaks, we'll change something because we don't feel like getting into the valves or nothing. We actually did have to get into the valves a little bit, but I'll explain that in a little bit. But none of this would have been possible without Go Power Sports. If you're going to buy any parts, I suggest going to GoPowersports.com. They're fast shipping, and they have good quality stuff. I wouldn't buy it nowhere else. Not sponsored, but just saying. It looks good, but it runs really good. We haven't really tested it yet because we just took the governor out, and we're just trying to kind of like break it in, just make sure not everything's going right first. But as you can see, we have the carburetor on with throttle cable, all the filters, everything like that is in. We got the exhaust come in. You can tell it's been starting to be used a little bit. New gas lines, new chain, new clutch, a lot better than the last one. Now, right now, this chain is brand new, so it's still stretching a lot, so it drops the chain a lot, just because it's brand new chain and it's expanding so much. We're hoping to stretch it to where we can put it on this tensioner. As you can see, it don't quite fit on there, so we just let it run on the frame for now. Hopefully it will stretch out. The governor is removed in this thing. I didn't video none of that because we were just trying to focus. But it's pretty simple to do on this frame, or this engine, not the frame, but the engine. But when we're in the process of doing it, our valves messed up. And so we went to test it, they wasn't working, so we fixed that. That was an easy fix. On the valves, we did it the redneck way, just like the rest of this engine. Instead of without the tools, we just used our hands. The mounting system that we did, where it goes through this, it worked. Right now it's loose because it loosened up, and we're going to tighten it back up before we ride it again. The reason it loosened up is because we couldn't get it tight. Now, one problem we did run into is a choke. It was always on, and we couldn't get it to go off. Well, we fixed it to put a board up under here, and right now it's just sitting on there, and it's working good for us. But eventually we're going to have to screw it in, and we'll screw it through the wood and actually make this thing completely nailed down, I guess you could say. It runs really good. Throttle, it's got right around 10 horsepower right now with all the stuff. Exhaust, clutch, carburetor, stage 1 kit, all that stuff put on it. But honestly, I feel like it's more controllable than it was before all this stuff was, because before it was stock, we had a couple changes to it, but not really nothing big. But now, you could barely control it then, but now with this new throttle, it's very controllable. We haven't really, the clips that you've seen from it is about right under half throttle with this thing. It's got a lot of power for this frame, but it's very controllable. Like I said, we're still taking it easy without that being governor. We don't want to blow it up. So if you're wanting to do this, I suggest watching a lot of YouTube videos about it. In my opinion, it's worth it. I paid probably $200 for all the stuff that ended up going into this build, not including the engine. The frame I got for free. But yeah, if you're really wanting to do it, I suggest doing it. It was fun to do. It's fun to ride. No brakes. The brakes, they were broken when I got it. Well, they wasn't broken when I got it. They ended up breaking when I like the day I got them. The brakes broke, and we tried getting new pads, but it didn't work. So there's no brakes on it. You just gotta know how to control it. But very fun. It's very fun to mod out. We're not going to get into the stuff on inside the engine any further than taking out the governor. So there's no more building this one out. But I enjoyed doing it. It was a long process. It took us 7 hours to get the carburetor, remount the engine, throttle cable, and all that stuff. And then to remove the governor took us about an hour and a half, because the governor, there's a pin that used to be, you can see if I can see, you see that screw right there? that gold screw, there used to be a pin there. Well, when there was a pin there, that pin dropped, which was what caused the sound in the last clip. So when that pin dropped, if we wouldn't have cut it off sooner, we'd be buying a new engine, because the governor would have blew up, essentially, and pieces would have went everywhere. Well, when it dropped, it started to chip apart. The governor did. And so there were pieces of plastic all around the C-clip that you had to bend to get the governor off. So that took us a long time to try to find where it was, because there was just so much shavings everywhere. So once we got that done, the clutch went on. Then I suggest, if you're going to buy a chain, get a chain breaker. Don't use a Dremel. We learned the hard way. Get a chain breaker. Learn how to use it. It literally took us about an hour to learn how to use it. Like, we were using it the wrong way, and we were wondering why it wasn't working. We figured out how to use it the right way, and we were not even 2 minutes, and we were popping out links, you know. So I suggest getting one of those if you're going to get a new chain, or just get a chain in general. The clutch that I had on here was a pain in the butt to get off, because we had to take the engine, this side cover off, and break the seal to remove the governor and see what happened. And to get this, actually that's not good. Shouldn't be. I'm gonna have to fix that. Clutch is moving. We'll get it fixed though. Hopefully. Shouldn't be moving like that. I guess we'll have to tighten some stuff up, but anyways, yeah, I mean, it was very fun to build. It's worth it. Just make sure you know what you're doing, because you can screw up and lose a lot of money. We got lucky when we didn't remove that governor and rerun it. Make sure you're very careful, because you can get hurt doing these things too. But like I said, if you're interested in doing it, go right ahead, because it was very fun building it. I don't know if I have much to say, but it was fun. I like doing it. Didn't put the most expensive stuff. I can upgrade the carburetor to same carburetor, just an upgraded version of it and stuff like that, you know, but I didn't want to spend $40 more, so I can just buy that one and stuff like that. But we can upgrade like flywheels and stuff like that, but we're not going to get into any of that. This is the full build. This is the final build for this mini bike. I'll do another review a month or so from now and do a stage 1 kit review once I kind of get used to the bike and we break it in and make sure it's not going to blow up. So anyways guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more stuff like this, just let me know. Hit subscribe and leave a like if it's, and really I'll just keep doing it if it views, so you don't have to leave a like. Just subscribe if you like this. If this video does good, I'll see what I can do. I might do some more stuff later on, or I might do some videos about it, reviews, different stuff like that. But anyways guys, thanks for watching, and see ya.